Hello and welcome to the Exante Diet Expert channel once again. I've had a very busy day today, so my video is late and filmed here in my exotic conservatory at night. So in this video I'll be giving you the latest update on my weight loss attempts. If you can see me, it'll be pretty good because it is very dark. And also I'll be showing you how to use a little zhoosh in your meals to keep you interested. And I'll be chatting with you on how to cheat successfully. You should understand that I'm not encouraging you to cheat, but I think it's pretty unbelievable that someone so unaccustomed to having food discipline should all of a sudden become a Jedi master in the art. But before that, please do something nice today. Press the like button for me, if you would. Done? Not really? Okay, thank you. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. If you haven't yet done it, you can put a smile on my big chubby face by clicking on the subscribe button too. All done. Right, let's get on with it. My weight was last week 149.1 kilos last Monday, which is down from 157.3 when I started. I was, as you can recall, pretty chuffed to have got below 150 kilos for the first time in a few years. But the good news keeps on coming. My weight this morning is 147.6. I'm just short of breaking the 10 kilo loss barrier, but that's for next week. That's what next week is for, right? Either way, in 5 weeks, I've lost 9.7 kilos, which equals 21 pounds in old money. A stone and a half, if you like. I've also, as you know, begun to see results in my fight against diabetes, and I'm now firmly in the pre-diabetic zone. I've reduced my tablets from 4 a day down to 3 a day. And hopefully, when the doctors tell me to, I'll be able to reduce those still further over the coming weeks and months. So it's all good news, and all due to Exante designing a healthy diet plan that's easy to follow and can keep me interested. It can keep all of us interested if we want to try it. And that's very important because we're fat and because we aren't very good at sticking to diets. The thing is we are food junkies, addicts. We'll do almost anything to get our fix. We lie to ourselves, we lie to our families, and we lie to those around us. We make excuses in an effort to try to justify our behaviour. I was stressed, I was ill, I was upset. The thing is, we need to spot these bad habits and learn not to give in to them. It's not just about changing your eating habits. It's about changing your mentality. It's about changing the way that you think. But it would be unrealistic to expect you to never cheat. I cheat. I'm pretty sure Exante knows that you and me, we're going to cheat. And that's why I think they've gone to all the trouble of coming up with 75 different varieties of meals to try and give you enough options to keep you interested. But with the best will in the world, it wouldn't matter if there were 200 different varieties. Some of us just seem to get curious, and some of us want to press the self-destruct button. Maybe a psychologist would say that we hit the self-destruct button because we're afraid to succeed, but we still hit it anyway. So how can we minimise the devastation caused by cheating? I've got a couple of suggestions. Firstly, you have to accept that you've got weaknesses, and when you accept that you've got weaknesses, you can prepare. It's not just you that's failing, everybody does. Prepare to fail in an exercise in damage limitation. I'll show you what I mean. A Big Mac. I know I keep talking about McDonald's as an example, and I'm sure that the people at McDonald's really do have our best interests at heart. But a Big Mac comes in at 508 calories. You're on an 800 calorie a day diet. You eat a Big Mac and you can't get it back. It's like 3/4 of a day's calorie allowance. A portion of chips from a chip shop is about 800 calories, a day's food. So these places need to be completely off limits to you. And if you're going to be susceptible to failure, don't go. Maybe one day, but not 2 days. But I've got a couple of suggestions for you to prepare and have to hand when you have to eat something. Because sometimes you'll find yourself with the fridge door open, searching through for something to eat. Maybe these suggestions will help. I like pickled baby gherkins. They're sharp and about as subtle as a punch in the eye. Similarly, small pickled onions, capers, peppers, those sorts of things. So I get a small ramekin. I have 4 or 5 little gherkins. I have 3 pickled onions, a couple of little peppers and a few capers. And the whole thing, 25 calories. The gherkins are 15 calories per 100 grams, and I guarantee you, you are not going to eat 100 grams of pickled gherkins, trust me. If you need, on the other hand, if you need something sweet, try a sugar-free jelly. You make up a sachet of sugar-free jelly with a pint of water, divide that into 4 plastic cups. Each portion, 8 calories. That's it, 8 calories. You feel like something sweet, go and get yourself a little cup of jelly, have that while you're watching the TV. I grill mushrooms. Sprinkle them with cumin or coriander or garlic salt, 22 calories per 100 grams. Nobody suggests that you're going to be as successful with the Exante diet if you spend your time searching out new and interesting ways in which to cheat the diet. But pretending that you can be perfect all the time is delusional. You can try. I hope you do. I know I do too. But on the odd, rare occasion when you do cheat, cheat small. Now, how to put the spark back into your Exante diet meals. I have a porridge in the morning. I like the porridge. I have a soup for lunch. Love the soups, all of them. And I have 400 calories left for my evening meal. I've got a choice of red bean chili, I think it's Chinese sweet and sour noodles, or something like that anyway, sweet and sour noodles, Chinese style or something. Indian style curry or spaghetti bolognese. And they're all very tasty meals. I think you'd agree if you tasted them. But for all that taste, there's maybe something missing. Well, what's missing is the other 200 calories of your 800 calories a day. That's what's missing. I've got a suggestion. There's a pack of prawns available in my local co-op. They're cooked and peeled and all ready to eat. I cook up the curry in accordance with the instructions of how to make the curry. Well, more about that later. But anyway, I put in the prawns. The whole pack, 150 grams, 6 ounces, it adds 88 calories. So I've still got 112 calories to play with, if you like. So going back to the menu for the day, my porridge in the morning, if anything, it's a little bland. So I slice up a banana into it, and when I do, magical things happen. You get more vitamins, you get more minerals, you get 1 of your 5 a day. But what you get is something to bite and chew on, which you don't get with porridge. Well, unless you've made it wrong. My breakfast turns out to be 300 calories, and because I added 100 calories for the banana. But it easily takes me through to lunchtime, where a soup is fine, and that takes me through to the evening. And in the evening, I have a prawn curry, a prawn chili, or prawns and noodles, or even prawns with bolognese to look forward to. You can add vegetables instead of the prawns if you want to go plant-based or whatever. Add courgettes and peppers and cook them in. Or make up a small side salad with cucumber and onions and peppers and capers and those pickles I spoke about earlier. The calorie count will be even lower than if you cook the prawns into your meal. So here's a little bit of gold dust. A calorie-free dressing to sprinkle onto your salad. Don't use oil. Use cold water and vinegar in equal amounts and add salt and pepper, dry mustard powder, dash of paprika, some finely chopped dill or chives, or even the green part of the spring onions. Shake it very well to mix the flavours, drizzle it over your salad. Perfect. and it really does wake up a salad. But before I go, a little bit of advice. Some of the packages have got dubious instructions, in my opinion. Some of the items suggest using hot water and then microwaving it for a minute, stirring, then microwaving for another minute. That's the instruction on a number of the meals, as well as the sachet porridges. It's also on the pasta, ham and mushroom soup. If you, like me, mix your soup in your Exante shaker and then put it in your microwave, you'll find that your 200 calorie soup will become a 100 calorie soup. Well, the reason for that is because half of your 200 calorie soup is on the floor of the microwave now. Similar spectacular things happen with the other meals as well. So what I recommend that you do is don't microwave them for more than 30 seconds at a time. Give them a stir, close it back, put it on for another 30 seconds and work your way through that way. But I had the pasta, ham and mushroom soup, and because I'm a bloke, I didn't bother to read the instructions. I made it with boiling water from the kettle in my Exante shaker and stirred it with a fork until all the pasta noodles were soft, just like a cup of soup noodle thing. Delicious. No need to microwave it. The same thing happened with the apple and cinnamon porridge. I just made it up as normal, left it to cool and thicken, and by which time the apple pieces had absorbed the water too. No need to microwave. The other thing is, when you make a soup up in your shaker, and I've seen people do this, don't be tempted to put the lid on and shake it. First of all, it's an accident waiting to happen, as you've just put boiling water into a shaker with a really poorly fitting lid. It leaks. And leaky boily things are no bueno. Secondly, shaking boily things up builds up pressure inside, and hot soup will spray out when you take your finger off the spout, which is also no bueno. Right, that's got to be it. I've got to make this short. I've got to get myself to bed. I'm up early in the morning. I've gone on long enough. I'll speak soon. Thank you very much for watching the video. Take care of yourselves. See you soon.